Welcome to 7 and 2 News. I'm Noah Ellis, and tonight we have breaking news on the newest system of measurement. A couple of years ago, in 1799, a metric system was about to be introduced from a country called France. An unknown chemist known as Lavoisier has since derived the metric system for all, according to a reference from ScienceTruck.com. We have managed to get in contact with Lavoisier today, and this is what he had to say. Let's head over to Lavoisier himself to rule out any questions people may have in regards to this breaking news. See where I went with that?
Oui, Noah, bonjour.
What were the other systems used before you introduced the metric system, Lavoisier?
Well, before and in addition to the International System of Units referred to by the MDARC.org, some of the other systems were MKS and MKSA systems, which are the direct forerunners of the International System of Units. The centimeter gram second CGS system and its subtypes, the CGS electrostatic CGS-ESU system, and several others like the gravitational metric systems, which can be based on either the meter or the centimeter, and either the gram or kilogram according to the metric system Wikipedia.
So Lavoisier, why did you invent the metric system?
Well, to measure things up and put them into perspective. The system featuring liters and kilograms was adopted following the French Revolution and divided by a group of French scientists in an effort to create a system of standard measurements so that everyone could be on the same page. At the time, thanks to the local practices, there were nearly 400 different ways to measure areas of land in France. This has all been written down for the history books in future to come, and rights have been given to history.com/news/doc.
Lavoisier, what problems did it solve, do you think?
Well, without this system, the world would have many different international systems of units of measurement, which would make conversion very hard. Luckily, most of the world has the metric system now. However, there are still around 3 nations that have chosen not to take it on, the USA being one.
Are there any other systems being used today other than the metric system, Lavoisier?
Yes, as I said, there are still around 3 nations that have chosen not to take on this new system. The Imperial System of Units, also known as British Weights and Measures. According to the Measures Act through Wikipedia, most nations of the former empire have officially adopted the metric system as their main system of measurement, and we are very excited. However, the imperial units are still used in the United Kingdom and Canada and other countries formerly part of the British Empire. I have a chart here behind me to show you a little more about this exciting new system of metric measurement. I'll put it up on the screen up here. So there's example 1, example 2, and those are our examples.
Thank you, Lavoisier. Now back to the studio. So there we have it. Breaking news once again. As of today, we have a new metric measuring system. So basically, everyday items in the unit of measurement you would use to measure for something like the length of a hair, we will now use millimeters. As this will give you a more accurate length for something like a car, we will use meters. And to get the most accurate measurement, because if you use centimeters, you will be taking a long time to measure. If we are driving the car, the measurement of distance between cities or states, we will use kilometers, as a city is very large, so if you use any of the smaller units, it would be very hard to measure. If we were to use kilometers instead of centimeters to measure the length of a torch, it would mean we have a lot more zeros, and it is a lot more logical and easy to measure. Compared to another system of conversion, household measurement systems are used in homes. It is the least precise and exact to all measurement systems. Some of the differences are on specific things and not a variety of things, such as with the normal system, you would use on, say, a city, but with the other, you would use only a maximum of a meter to measure it in whole. This new metric system will be found much easier, as you can use it on a variety of different things such as cars, ovens, and many, many more large things such as a height of a skyscraper. I'm excited to learn more about this amazing new metric system which has come into the world. This is breaking news from 7 and 2 News Network. Noah Ellis, signing out. Back to you, studio.